Hello everyone. Welcome to today's live. Happy Sunday. Hold on. I don't know where this microphone. Why? I'm trying to fix my microphone. Hi, welcome Aquaba. Welcome to today's live. I know. Hi, Selector. Sorry if I'm not getting your name correctly. Welcome to the live. How are you? Where are you watching me from? Where are you watching me from? Happy Sunday. I hope your day was good. I hope you had a beautiful day. We want to prepare something and we'll be chit-chatting whilst we are doing that. Hello, Jadi Papo. Welcome to the live. You are welcome. Where are you watching me from? Let me know where you're watching me from, guys. Let me just start cooking because I've not eaten since morning. I'm very hungry. I just thought of going live with you guys whilst um, I'm cooking and let's chit chat. Let me see if we'll get up to 10 people on the live. Then I'll tell you a story. But today, um, ish, I'm about to prepare Fante like I mentioned. Oh, Jade Papo is watching me from Belgium. You are welcome. How is Belgium today? I want you to see what I'm doing, okay? It's not about me. It's not just about me. It's about what I'm also cooking. Forgot to do something. How is Belgium today? Selector said, "Hey sis, it smells good." We've not started cooking and it smells good already. That's good. That's good. Let me know if you've eaten Fancy before. Fancy originates from the central region of Ghana. It's eaten mostly by the Fancies. And for those that don't know, I reside in the central region. Where I stay in the central region is in Kaswa. So Kaswa is central region. Yeah. So I'm repping my people today. We from the central, I'm not from central region. Yes, in Ghana, I'm not from central region. I'm from Obokwe. But yeah, because I stay in Kaswa, which is the central region, I'm repping the central region today. So I'm preparing fancy. And this is the first time I'm preparing this food. Nigeria, for instance, has a delicacy that is very similar to this. In fact, no difference. I promise you, no difference. But we call it palm oil stew. That's just the name we give it. But Ghanaians call this particular stew fancy stew. So I'm super excited to prepare this recipe with you guys. So we have a lot of people now. You're welcome guys. You're welcome. I have a gist for you guys too. I have a gist for you guys. Something happened that was last month. Yeah, so some weeks back. And I wanted to do a video for it. Like I wanted to film a video for that particular incident so people can learn from it. But I just thought of let me just share it on this live, and maybe just maybe I would still shoot a proper video for those that were not able to come on the live section to also watch and learn something from it. So somewhere around, sorry, I'm cutting my onion. The cooking will begin shortly. Somewhere around late last month, I just went to the restroom, to shower. I went to the bathroom to shower, and I was perceiving this unusual stinking, odor, and I was like, let's begin the cooking. Sorry, guys. Amy, let me call you back, okay?
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay, dear. Okay, sorry, guys. Sorry for that. So I started, guys. Let me know if you can see the pot very well because that's what I really want you guys to see. This is the most important part of this life. Okay. So I went to the bathroom to take my shower. And as I was bathing, I just started observing this very stinking smell, staunch smell. And I was like, where is this smell coming from? The bathroom is neat. I checked everywhere. I thought rats died because it was actually smelling like dead rats. I was like, what's smelling like this? I baited. I didn't think it was anything serious. Okay, I concluded that okay, maybe it's what do they call it? Sometimes bad air can start coming out from the holes in the restroom, and it can bring out bad odor, those staunchy bad odor. So I didn't mind. Days passed, like 2 days passed, and one of the nights, I hardly sleep at night. I sleep almost when it's morning. I think at night is the best time for me to really calm down and do a lot of planning for myself or get things done. That's it for me. So that particular night, one particular night, I was sleeping. That's after I perceived that bad staunch odor. I was in the bed. I was on bed, and then I realized that somebody was passing through my window. That was around um 3 a.m. 3 a.m. Yes. I noticed someone was that's onion I just put in. I noticed someone was passing through my window. First of all, the first thing I noticed is that someone was trying to open the sitting room door. That's the main entrance to the house. Someone was trying to open the door, but I did not want to give it a. I didn't want to look at it because I felt I've already locked the door. I was in the room. I felt safe. I was safe. Hold on. Sorry guys, I had to take something. I felt like I was safe, so I didn't bother going to check who was trying to open the sitting room door at that time of the night. So as I was still laying down, I now noticed the shadow of someone passing through the window, and then the person was even trying to um, open the window. That's to say that person is a thief. You understand? If you're trying to open someone's window at the middle of the night when people are sleeping, that's to say you are a thief, obviously. So, but I didn't say anything. The only thing I could just remember was like I was saying, I hope my knife is beside me because I remembered because I stay alone. I tried to put in. I try to take caution, and try to safeguard myself as much as I can, the little way I can. So sometimes I used to keep knife. I used to keep knife beside my bed just in case, these people that pickpockets or steal through the windows. So lately that thing was happening. I was just asking myself, I hope my knife is there, so that if anybody brings his or her hand, I can use the knife to wire the person's hand. That was what I was saying. But then that night passed. So the next day, I was trying to tell my neighbor. I called my neighbor, one of my neighbor that is in Nigeria. I called her and I was like, that was in the night, the next day in the night, in the evening. I called her and I was like, do you know that not armed robbers, do you know that thieves came to this compound in the night? And she was shocked. She said, are you serious? How do you know? So I explained to her, and then she also told me that that same night that I experienced that, she also experienced same thing. Someone was trying to open her door in the night, but it was locked. And our door is like security door, so it was locked. She said, so we tried to, we try to do what cyber security people do. Like if a company employs someone that works or that is into cyber security, what the company does is that they will tell you try to hack into the company's accounts and see if that will be possible. No, they call them hackers. Let's use the word hackers. Yes, that's what they call them. They employ hackers in companies sometimes to try to hack into the company's account to see if that is possible. That's what I and my neighbors were trying to do that night. We went to call other of our neighbors. We tried to penetrate into the house using the window. How possible it would be to try to unlock our door using the window, but we realized that it was going to be tough. So we just put in preventive measures. We were asking ourselves, the should we be leaving the key at the door, at the mouth of our door or not? So guys, what I just added to this is blended green pepper, green chili pepper, green um, bell pepper, ginger, garlic, anise seed, fennel seed, nkiti, and onion. That's what I added here. I actually used that same blend to marinate our fish. So this is like fisherman stew. Okay, this is like fisherman stew because you use fresh fish to prepare. You can decide to use any fish of your choice. So after adding the onion and I allowed it to be translucent, I just added this blend. Let's mix it, let's fry it a bit so it doesn't have any tangy taste. So back to what I was saying, back to our story. After we tried that night to penetrate inside our houses, we tried each of our rooms and we realized that it would be difficult. So the topic just came up all of a sudden that everybody saying their water is smelly, like their bathroom is smelly, their water. Okay, first someone else said it's the water that is smelling. How come water is smelling? How is the water coming out from the tap smelling? Why is it smelling? Now, in our compound, for instance, we don't use tank. Okay, my landlord did not give us tank. He actually used what do they call it? Well. So there's a well in the compound, and that is where the pumping machine was connected to, and we can now use water in our houses, whether in the kitchen or in the bathroom. So we're like, why is the water smelling? If the water is smelling, that means it's coming from the well. So let's go and check the well. This was around past 10 in the night or to 11 thereabouts. So some of our neighbors were already asleep. So but three of my neighbors, myself and two other of my neighbors, we decided to go open the well to see what was inside the well. Only for us to open the well and we saw these white substances on the surface of the water. And we're like, what's the meaning of this? Like, what could this be? Some people were suggesting maybe it's some people were suggesting paper, some people were suggesting there's this plant that grows around wet places. I've forgotten, mushroom. Some were suggesting mushroom, but at the end of the day we were like, let's take out this thing. Do you understand? Let's take it out. My brethren, brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, do you know that as we use the bucket to remove that like few of the substances at first, we realized that it was fresh meat, cow meat. So someone actually threw in fresh cow meat inside the water. Now the question started though, who did we offend? Who did we offend in this area? Who would do this to us? So I'm trying to fry this so that the sauce doesn't have the sauce will be tasty. I don't know. The sauce will not slap. That's the word I know. So that the sauce will not slap. So that's why I'm frying it for this long, and it's very important I do so. I want to add more palm oil. When you're preparing this stew, just be generous with your palm oil. Anyway, you can decide not to add much, but looking at the quantity I'm preparing, I'm just adding more. So we're like, who puts beef? Welcome. If you are joining us for the first time, welcome to the live. I'm just telling a story about what happened to me a few weeks back. So we're just asking ourselves, who puts meat inside a well? And we just had to pull out the number of meat we could pull out. It was smelling. That's to say, that meat is fresh meat. And that was just after Salah. That was just like a week or so after Salah. So we're like, who came in? We don't have any, first of all, we don't have any Muslim in the compound. Who puts meat inside our compound? Who did you offend? This thing looks like a spiritual something. This thing looks like a sacrifice. We're just all over our thoughts. We even had to go call the rest of the let me concentrate on this food. We had to go call the rest of the tenants to come out. We came out that night. We were just contemplating who must have done this. What have we done to this person to perpetrate this evil? I'm coming, please. What have we done to this person that this person had decided to perpetrate such evil? We're just contemplating, and then we tried removing the number of meat we could remove. We closed the well. The next day, we stopped using the water anyways. We stopped using the water. Then we closed the well. The next day, we continued. We tried removing all the water, draining all the water from the well. The next day, the upper day, we did the same thing. And then, I think the third day of not using the water and realizing that something like that was in the water, we realized there were more meat inside the water. So this was a deliberate act. It's not like it was a mistake. Someone actually deliberately poured that quantity of meat inside. So that day we just decided to, call our landlord to inform him that this is what we are seeing, and then our landlord opted to extract the whole water, like bring those people that extract water to come extract the whole water. And then we waited for some days. We washed the the well. We prayed. When we saw that the water was now clean again, after extracting the water several times, we just decided to pray on the water. We came together everybody that was in the compound, we came together, prayed on the water, and then a few days after, we started using it again. Now, the reason why I'm telling you this story, I'm sure many people will be asking, who is behind this evil act? Who must have done this? Since the food is on the fire, let's be gisting. Okay, so I know so many people will be thinking, who must have done this? Who must have perpetrated this evil and all that? Yes, we have a prime suspect. Yes, with facts, we have a prime suspect, but that's not the reason why I am here. I'm here to just share this experience with you, just to keep you on alert and remind you to be security conscious, okay? Because you see, anything could have happened to us. We know that what the person did was a spiritual work. In all honesty, we are not ignorant of the devices of the enemy. Yes, we are not ignorant. I'm not ignorant. Neither are um, my co-tenants ignorant. We are not. So we didn't take it lightly. Yeah, we know what that means. But at the same time, we have ourselves to blame to a reasonable extent, because you see that particular well that distributes water to everybody in that compound, that particular well was not locked. That well was always open. Not that it was open, like it wasn't locked. There's no padlock that we used in locking the well so that someone cannot have access to it. And this is the water that you use in bathing. This is the same water that you use in doing things in the house. It's dangerous. Even we use that water to do things in the kitchen. So you can imagine. Personally, I don't use the water to cook, but I use it to wash, you know, dishes, use it to prepare things in the kitchen, and all of those things. So we started asking ourselves so many questions. Imagine if it was acid that was poured in that water. So this is blended tomatoes, pepper, and onion. This is what we have here. I don't think I want to use all. I think it will be too much because the protein I'll be using won't be much. The protein is a little. Like I said, this is my first time of preparing this stew. So my question is, what if that person poured in acid? We could have baited it, and God forbid, by now, maybe all the tenants in the compound would have been in the hospital fighting for their life. What if it was something to infect disease on us? So many things came to mind, you understand? Yes, we know that what the person did is a spiritual work, of which we've countered it, and the evidence is showing countered it. But imagine if it was something that will affect us physically, like by now all our skin is all peeled off. People, I don't know if anybody uses that water to cook. Imagine if the person used it to cook, the person ingested that water, and then it started becoming a problem to that person. The person's organs would be messed up or stuff like that. So it got me thinking a lot, and it made me realize that we have not been serious with our security in this compound prior to that time. Even our gates, we hardly lock it, we just close it so someone can easily come in. We don't care. We see people, we see strangers in the compound. We don't care. We just assume, oh, this person is going to see somebody. So I'm covering this. I've stirred the tomato mix. So I'm covering this for it to cook, for the tomatoes to cook. So yeah, let's chit chat, okay? Oh, let me put my rice on the fire. I want to eat um, my sauce with rice. So I have rice in here. So you can actually eat this with benku, kinke, be it fancy kinke or ga kinke. But I'll be using rice because I just feel like eating rice and stew. But I wanted to do something different. Reason why I'm going for this particular sauce, this Ghanaian sauce. I'll be eating this with rice. So let me prep the rice and put on fire. So back to what I was saying, we started asking ourselves, so what if anything had happened to us? Hey, by now, God forbid, we could be hearing a different story about Befe. This is what happened to Befe. Befe is in the hospital. What happened? And then we'll be hearing stories. So it's just a call to every subscriber of mine to be careful wherever he or she finds herself, wherever you are. Take your security seriously. Act as though you are the only one. If you are living in a compound house, maybe if people are two living there, or you are three, or you are four, you're 20, act as if it's only you living in that house. Take your security personal. The personal with it. Take your security personal. Act really fast when it has to do with your security, because as a matter of fact, if anything should affect, um, if anything had affected us in that compound, we will bear the pain individually, right? We are definitely going to bear it individually. So I thank God though that it wasn't, you know, uh, like I just thank God I didn't get to a point of no return, a point where we could not, sort things out. We prayed, we earnestly prayed, and we are still praying. I am still praying. Every evil meaning to that act should be reversed back to whoever has done it. Like I said, we have a prime suspect with fact. So sorry guys, let me okay. We have a prime suspect with facts, but we are not ready to fight. We are not ready to make quarrels, to argue. We just had to take precautions and place our safety as priority so that such thing never repeats itself again. So I hope you learn from our mistake. Though I just pray you learn from it. That's the reason why I am sharing this video. Hi. Please let me please drop your comments in the comment section. Say something to me. Let's chat. Okay? Let's talk. Let's chat. You guys can hardly come on live. Why what's going on? What's happening? Yeah, I haven't been online. I think the last video I put out was the one I went to the market and I prepared, what do they call it? Palava sauce, right? Yes. With I prepared palava sauce with ampesi with $10. That was the last video I put out. The reason I've not put out any video again ever since then is because I don't like to talk bad news. I don't like sharing bad news. I don't know why. It's difficult for me to share. But let me just tell you regardless, just because you came on this live. It's nothing good though. It's not good news. The reason is because my phone got stolen. Yes, in Kaswa. I know many of you will say, hey, you that say Kaswa is perfect. Kaswa is this. Anything, it could have happened anywhere. It could have happened anywhere. But my phone was actually stolen from Misha in Kaswa. So even as I'm on this the live session, I'm not on this live session with my phone. My neighbor actually gave me a phone to go on the live section. So did you have a dent on the door the thief tried to break into? Please, Papa, please, what's dent? Please explain to me. I don't understand. What's dent? Please hold on. Just be watching the food. Please be watching the food for me. Oh. Maybe why? Let me go and take water. Let's not bend, please. Papa, please, what's this? There's one thing about preparing Ghanaian rice. Ghanaian rice don't demand too much water. And whenever I'm preparing rice, I love to add palm oil. I love to, not palm oil, sorry, groundnut oil. to add groundnut oil. So you said no, it was not part of the door that was spoiled. Oh. No part of the door was spoiled. They just tried to penetrate. Like, for the door, they used the handle. They try. You see, when you unlock your door, you use the handle this way, to open the door. That's what they tried to do. But it did not work. Yes, it was locked. That's salt to taste. Ooh, voila. Guys, let's concentrate on this food. You will know that your stew is coming together. I say, what am I calling this stew? Okay, then he will be a 32 who lives around the area. Yeah, we also think so. For that particular door incident, we know he's a thief. You see those kind of thieves that pass through the windows. They use long stick and they pass through the window to pick phones. That's the kind of thief that operated that night. And see, I've experienced them before because there was a time somewhere around last year, and this thing happened almost the same time last year when my phone got stolen. Somewhere around last year, someone also stole. I was at a friend's place. I was sleeping at a friend's place. Then I've not even gotten my own apartment. I was at a friend's place, and then someone stole my phone, a brand new phone I bought for the purpose of filming videos. Someone stole that phone through the window. I was sleeping at night. My old phone was with me plus that phone, and then the person picked that particular phone through the window because I was sleeping close to the window. That was how we knew that it was through the window the person stole the phone. So I think that's what the thieves do. They pass through the window, they try to peep in, see what's in there, and then they use this long stick that they attach something that's gums. They attach something, sorry, I was listening to my environment. They attach something that gums, and then they pick the phone, they pick laptop, they can pick any valuable thing. As long as it can pass through the window, they'll pick it. Trust me. And another thing, I started thinking, so wait, what if my door was mistakenly open? Maybe I forgot to lock the door or something like that. So these people would have actually entered inside my house. Think about it. So if they have entered inside, what will happen? May God not allow us to see bad thing. May God not allow us to see bad thing. So guys, let me know how you are doing wherever you are. This Sunday, let me know, did you go to church? Um, what was one thing that interested you last week or you would want people to learn from? Like I said, I shared this story about the water because I want people to learn from it. I want people to take their safety seriously because trust me, we have our own fair share of blame to take from everything that happened to us in the compound. And That's because we didn't take our security seriously. We felt, oh, there's a police station just right beside us, and we share fence with the police station, as a matter of fact. So we're like, maybe nobody will have the mind to come and hurt us, especially when it comes to thieves. You see those petty thieves, we're even talking about those people. Those people will not even have the mind to come and hurt us. Please watch my food for me. I'll be right back. Let me take something. Yeah, I'm back. For the suspect who tried to contaminate your water, have you people confronted him or her? If you guys have evidence. See, some things are very personal, okay, and very sensitive. Reason why I don't want to talk about it. Like I said, I just decided to share this story because I wanted people to learn from it. Because we did not see when the person um, placed that thing inside the well, we are just being very careful. It's still, that person is still, it's just a suspect. You cannot confirm the person guilty. But even if you take the person to the police station, did you see the person? Did the person say I put the thing there? But I promise you, if I should tell you how I for one or the compound people knew that this person is the person that did this evil act or perpetrated this evil act, you will join me to say he is the one. Arrest him. Arrest him. So I just decided to let that go. I just don't want to talk about it because even the person we are talking about, let's not talk about it. Okay? Let's just not talk about it. It's very personal. So this is my tilapia fish and mackerel fish. So I marinated this. This has been marinating for about an hour 30 minutes now. So you see the initial blend I added earlier after adding the onion. That's what I used in marinating this fish. So it comprised the things I use in marinating the fish comprises of hold on, my rice. Okay. uh, green chili pepper, green bell pepper, onion, star anise, um, nkete nkete, um, fennel seed. I blended all together and we got the paste we used in marinating this. I also added fish spices in marinating this, seasoning, salt. No, I didn't add salt. I didn't add salt. I don't like marinating things with salt. I feel salt has a way of not allowing the other spices penetrate into what we are marinating. So reason why I did not add salt. So now I want to add my fish to my food. Oh god. I'm just using one tilapia and one fish and one mackerel fish. So you can use more seafoods depending on what is available to you. So at this point, one needs to be very careful. Let me check on my rice. I have to reduce it. So I'm boiling my rice at this end. So I'll just cover this so this thing does the remaining work. Okay. On low heat, I'm gonna cook this. Okay. So let's chit chat whilst our rice and sauce, which is our Fante, is on the fire discussing. Okay, they are there discussing. You see, back to what Papa said our food is burning. Oh, come back. I'm back. Back to what I was saying about the water incident. You see, there are some things you don't approach with violence. There are things you don't approach with violence. No matter what the situation is, violence doesn't solve issues. Sometimes you need to be diplomatic when you are dealing with people, with humans. Okay, you have to be very, very diplomatic. It doesn't mean that you are a fool. It doesn't mean that you are not wise. It doesn't mean that the other person is smarter than you or is more intelligent than you. It's just you acting maturely or handling things right, or in a way that it will not, you know, get to an extent where even you will regret your actions. So reason why we didn't go further with anything, trust me, if it was some tenants or if it was some people in a certain compound, this particular incident will turn out to be something chaotic. It will turn out to be something really bad. But like I said, we are not ignorant of the devices of the enemy. We are not ignorant of what this person was trying to carry out. So this is not something you deal with confrontation. It is more spiritual than physical. You get the point. Let me know the kind of food. Okay, so guys, because you're on this live, I'm going to be sharing something with you. This is the advantage of being on live with me. So you all know that there was a time I tried going on this series, or having this series on my channel, where I go on the streets and get this street food being video documented and, you know, promoted on my channel. But let me tell you the two main challenges I faced, that it was as though I didn't forge ahead with that particular series. Number one was language barrier. Number one, my major challenge was language barrier. I think I'm not very good with the tree. Even if I'm a Ghanaian, I'm not very good with the tree. I'm not very fluent with it. I will not even call myself 10% good in tree. So most of the people I talked to that were willing to, you know, document their street food with me were not people that could communicate with me in English. And as much as most of my viewers are Ghanaians, I also have foreign viewers from Nigeria, other parts of Africa, and outside the continent of Africa. So the person cannot just be speaking tree. Even if the person is just speaking tree, even me myself being the host, I won't even understand what the person is saying. So reason why I stopped. But now I challenged, or I'm challenging myself to prepare those food. Some of which I'll be preparing on live, like today. Today I'm preparing. Hold on. Okay. Like today I'm preparing Fante. Yeah. So this is just like an opening ceremony to this new series that is coming up. So guys, when you're stirring this fancy, because you've added fish and you don't want your fish to scatter, you just have to be careful. Okay. I want to test it. You know, I've not added salt, I've not added seasoning, nothing. And that's because we have seasoning in our fish. I wanted the fish to release its own flavor into the sauce, and all the flavor from the marinades from the fish. I wanted it to release it first so that I'll know the quantity of salt or other seasoning to add. This is like palm oil stew in Nigeria, honestly. So I'll be using sea salt. You really need to know how to use sea salt for you to use sea salt to cook. Because if you use it like the normal sea salt, it will show you shaggy. You gotta make your food salty. Anyways, I think there are different kinds of sea salt. Some are very salty and some are not really salty. I'm just doing this so fancy doesn't get burnt. I'm reducing this. Just adding a little seasoning. Guys, please like the life. Me patrol. Like the life. Why? I think it's the least you could do for me, please. Mr. Medasi. Thank you to whoever liked the life. Thank you. Thank you. Medasi. Thank you to the third person. God bless you. I have a call, but I don't want to pick. I'll pick later. I don't want anything to disrupt our life. So as Fante is almost ready, I want to now prep the veggies. Just onion. I just need onion and um pepper. I think habanero pepper will be perfect. So Ghana food or Ghanaian food has been making waves everywhere. How long will our food take to be ready? Because I'm already salivating. Now that you're salivating, Papo, now that you're salivating, when I finish preparing this food now, how is it going to get to your doorstep? That's the question. That's the question. I'm sorry I'm doing this in front of you guys, then you guys will not be able to eat. I wish I could dish it and come and serve all of you that came on my live session because what will I say? I just have to say thank you. Thank you. But I wish I could bring the food to you guys. My stomach has now started talking. Sorry. Sorry, why? Sorry, why? To test my sauce. Okay. Honestly, I can tell you that for sure that there's no difference between fancy and Nigerian palm oil stew. I think the only difference would be the fact that when you're preparing fancy, you have to make use of fresh fish, sea food. But when you're preparing Nigerian palm oil stew, you can decide to use any protein of your choice, be it goat meat, be it fish, be it chicken, whatever you want to use. You can use, even if it's dried fish, you can use dried fish to prepare it. As a matter of fact, people even prefer using dried fish because it gives it that local taste and flavor. So there's no much difference between Nigerian palm oil stew and fancy. It's interesting to know that we have so many meals in common. Yeah, just little twist here or there. You get just little twist here or there. That's fine. Let's see. Let's see how our rice is going over here. Mm. This is how I like my rice. Not too hard, not too soft. Perfect. I will just leave it a little longer. Just a little. was learning how to prepare, what do they call it? Um, when I was learning how to prepare Fante, I was told that you should add, in fact, the person, I don't want to call the name of the channel I learned this from. They were saying add seasoning powder, Remy seasoning powder. It makes a whole lot of difference. And I'm not really a spices person. I mean, all these sachet spices. I'm not really a sachet spices person. But for some reason, let me just add it because this is my first time of preparing this. And I want to just go according to what I was taught. So let me add this Remy chicken seasoning powder. No, this is not chicken, sorry, fish. So let's just add a little, honestly. Yeah. If the Lord touches you to superchat me, may that say. Thank you in advance. Oh, what has spilled on me? Thank you in advance. I've never experienced super chats before. I don't know why. Maybe because I don't come on live more often. Maybe because I don't come on live more often. Maybe. I think there's a taste too that the Remy added. The African airline. Which one is the African airline? Let me cut our onion. I don't know. I don't know if this one will be okay. I think this bulb is too small now. Hmm. I'll use this too. Please sit on the broom to bring it, please. Can you know? Which one is okay? I'm now getting what you're saying. The African airline. I beg you, I don't to sit on broom. Hmm. Me pacho, Miss Revo. I don't sit on broom. I get what you're saying. Won't you be scared if you see me on broom now bringing a fancy to you? You'll be scared now. Oh my god. Does this thing happen to you guys sometimes? When you are hungry, you then start watching food videos, making it more difficult for your situation. Let me say sometimes you feel like eating fried rice or you feel like eating fufu. All of a sudden you start seeing fufu on your timeline, your Instagram timeline, Facebook timeline, YouTube timeline. You'll start seeing fufu. Maybe that's what is happening right now to you, but it's nothing. Sorry, Kafrawai. Many people say, oh, Befe, you should turn your YouTube channel to a food channel where you cook, you know, food and all that. I have a lot of food on mine, like in my mind to cook. But so, Sika, and here is you. All those food bloggers, you should respect them. like one what's her name? Oh, my best Ghanaian food blogger, Sweet Ajele. Oh, Sweet Ajele. I have three of them. Sweet Ajele. Oh, what's the name of the other one? I've forgotten the other two. Oh, let me check. I want to mention them. They inspire me. I learn a lot from them when it comes to the Ghanaian food. So let me give them their flowers. Let me see. If I remember any of them, I'll let you guys know. I'll call their name out. Because any Ghanaian food you see me preparing, if someone did not teach me physically, just know that I went online to learn and practice. And most of the times, is these people I mentioned or these people I wanted to mention that teach me how to prepare them. Sweet Adele and two other. I've forgotten their names. So I want to cut my onion. I'll add it to a Fante because it's ready. It's ready, ready, ready. It's time to eat. I'm hungry. It's time to eat. Brian DDY. Yeah, it's nice. So I'll be showing you our pot soon. Soon, so you know what it looks like now. Let me bring papushito. So please watch over my food for me whilst I go bring the papushito. So our papushito is ready. I put off our rice. So this is green habanero pepper. In Ghana, it is called papushito. So we are just, for me, I'm adding it for color, because my sauce is already very spicy. Spicy enough because anything that has to do with fish has to be spicy. So I'm adding the rest. So now this is my diced onion. Oh, can you see how this sauce looks? Fancy in the kitchen. I promise you that it tastes really yummy. Oh Lord. Oh, who is coming to my house? Who is coming to my house? So let it not be that I'm wicked. So somebody doesn't say, Jesus, my phone. Nobody should say, Befe, you did not invite me. I'm inviting you now. Who is coming? Our fancy is ready. Ready. Ẹyẹ jẹ papapapapapa. Ẹyẹ kama 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 kama. Okay. So at this point, let's dish and eat. Should we eat together? Guys, do you think we should eat together? I hope you will not say I'm wicked, I'm mean. Let me show you guys very well what a fancy looks like. Grow with Lily. Welcome. Welcome to the live. So let me dish the food. Why? My eating bowl. Should I? Guys, sorry, 1 minute. I just thought of using my asanka to eat this. It's not needed though, it's not necessary. I'm just overdoing it, but it's okay. If I had cocoyam, no, is it cocoyam? The one they use for wachi. That leaf they use for wachi. If I had it, that's what I would have used. But since I don't have it, let me use asanka. Kotoje. Yes, yes, so this is my asanka. Okay, so let me dish my rice. I know you cannot see. Wish that's why I don't like life. If it was proper video, maybe. So I've dished my rice. So now let's do justice to our fancy. Your food is ready. Yeah, you wanna eat? You're welcome. You're welcome. Guys, Pacho Brian Diddy, Pacho Brian Diddy. Fante Fante. Ne papa papa. Fante Fante rice. I feel like snapping this food, and it's the phone that I'm using to record. I should have used to snap the food, but it's okay. It's alright. Let's eat together. Okay. Actual Brian did you? Perfect. Perfecto. Guys, come and join me. Nobody is saying anything like I'll come. The fish. The, the taste of the Paco, come and join me. He said I should use a broom. You can use broom now. Come and join me. I tell you, they all help with bone. I think I'm going to prepare this food and record again because it's so good. It's so good. This time around, I'll not do it live. I'll record it So you can really see the process and the outcome. Guys, come and eat. I just finished preparing fancy and rice. Hey, hmm. Edward, may I see you? Fancy. Fancy and rice. Why? Let me know what you love to pair with fancy. See, guys, you see the fish, eh? The sauce penetrated inside very well, very well. Really tasty. I think there's no need steaming fish. The only challenge with this food is the bones from your fish. The bones. It's Sunday, so maybe let's enjoy some good Ghanaian music. What do you guys think?
Enter to Bluetooth. Bluetooth connected.
Well, favorites, one of my all-time favorite Ghanaian musicians' music. I'm not able to eat this food as fast as I want to. That's because of the bones. Guide me, O, the great Jehovah, pilgrim through this barren land. Eh. Guys, let's just listen to good
Try this
music.
10-minute ChatGPT routine every morning. Watch your workflow transform.
Let's be real. Most
The great Jehovah, pilgrim through this barren land. Hey, I am weak, but thou art mighty. Hold me with thy power. Sing and help me say, guide me, oh, thou great Jehovah, pilgrim through this barren land. I am weak. Hold me with thy power. Hey, guide me on, thou great Jehovah. Hey, pilgrim through this barren land. Hey, I am weaker, but thou art mighty. Hold me with thy power. Everybody say, guide me on, thou great Jehovah. Pilgrim through this barren land. Come on. I am weak, but thou art mighty. Hey, hold me with. Amazing grace, how sweet the
Absolutely,
sound
Papa, I'm
that
fine.
saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. I was blind no way, but now I see. Guide me, oh, guide me, oh. Everybody say, pilgrim through this barren land. Oh, I am weak. Hey, hold me with that. Listen, I don't know why you love me so. I don't know why you care for me so. I don't know why you come down for me so. I don't know. I don't know.
I'm eating fancy and rice.
Hold me with that power. Everybody say.
Anthony, Papa, I'm eating fancy and rice. I actually prepared it.
I am weak. Power. Hold me with. Listen to this part. Hey, Ayodana,
all-time favorite Ghanaian musician. May his soul rest in perfect peace. We lost him, I think that was last year, if I'm not mistaken, last year or early this year. I think it was last year. We lost him. May his soul rest in peace. I love his songs so much. Let me play one other of his songs for you guys. I love listening to music. I love music, good music. I love good music. I'm not eating.
How you broken heart, come to Jesus now. Come if you hunger, come to Jesus now. Come ye broken hearted, come to Jesus now. Ye who test of the righteousness, come to Jesus now. He's the bread of life, the living water. Come to Jesus now. He's the bread of life, the living water. Come to Jesus now. Ready? Listen. Yes, we are about that. 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 Let's so piano, baby, below. Let's so piano, all over me there. Let's so piano, baby, below. Let's so piano, all over me there. Let's so piano, baby, below. Let's so piano, all over me there. Missy, yes, we are about that. Missy, yes, we are about that. Come ye blessed of the righteousness, come to Jesus now. He's the bread of life, the living water. Come to Jesus now. He's the bread of life, the living water. Come to Jesus now. Nana, yes, we are about that. 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 I can't say me saying, eh? Also, I can't yes, we are about that. The academy. Here, Kadi Fante. Another one. Then we will go to Abbas again. Us yes, we are about that. Yes, we are about that. Listen. One more time, yes, he ain't bad then. Kojo, yes, he ain't bad then. Kojo, yes, he ain't bad then. À cette fois, yes, he ain't bad then. Hey, yes, he ain't bad then. Charles, Missy, yes, he ain't bad then. Cabanation, c'est quoi? Missy, yes, he ain't bad then. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Everybody, yes, he ain't bad then. One more time, yes, he ain't bad then.
Hallelujah. Who is enjoying my music? You are just quiet. You're not even telling me if you enjoy the music or not. No problem. I know you're enjoying it. Thank you, Anthony Papa. Great songs. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This song I'm about to play is one of my new Ghanaian collections. Okay. One day I went.
And just like that, I was having the best.
Let me share with you how I heard the song. I went to Chinatown, not China Mall, Chinatown to buy something. And whilst I was there, they were playing this music. God, I've not heard it before. I've never heard it before. And I was like, I have to find who sang this music, and that was how.
Day ever. Who will you share a group with?
What's the name of that app you used in searching for music? That was the app I used in looking for the music right there. And yeah, since then, it has added to my collection of Ghanaian music. So, listen with me, eh? Sometimes we fail to forget the impact of. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you so much. Have a good rest, okay? So sometimes some of these songs, we don't know the reason why when people sing this song, they are really invested in the song. See, sometimes just going out and coming in, it's the grace of God, though. It's the grace of God. Like, people just step out. They don't even cross the road when something happens to them. Like, They went out, they told their family members, I'm coming, and then they are gone. Like the story I shared earlier in this video where I said someone poured in something into our water, and yeah, imagine if it was something deadly, like let's say physically deadly. Just imagine, some people would have bathed the water and then they are gone. They get some fast reaction on their body and then they are dead and gone. And then you'll be hearing stories, some group of people bathed a certain water and then it will be news. But thank God for the mercies of God there. So when you see me sing all these songs and I'm so invested in it and I'm happy, I know why. I know why.
Yes, away.
That's not right.
Yes, away. Whoa, so, whoa, so. Now we'll crawl. Yes, away. Yes, away. Whoa, so, whoa, so, whoa, so, whoa, so. Now we'll crawl. Hey.
This is the last song I want to sing before I go off the live, because I have to go prepare and do something else. Yeah. So let's just end the live together. Thank you so much, guys. All of you that came on the live section, I sincerely do appreciate you all. I appreciate you all so much because you took out your time, even if it's 1 minute of your time, 2 minutes of your time, 30 minutes of your time to come be on the live with me. I really appreciate it.
Yes, away.
Let us sing some together.
Yes, away. Whoa, so, whoa, so. Now we'll crawl. Yes, away. Yes, away. Whoa, so, Now, everybody sing with me. Sing to Jesus now.